Hey guys, my name is Dean. Welcome to ManFlowYoga. You are about to watch a full-length workout from my online members area here free on YouTube, so you can check it out and see if it's a good fit for you. I encourage you to check out some of the links in the description if you want to learn more about ManFlowYoga, or if you want to get started with a free beginners program. I have a 7-day intro, which is free, no credit card required, and it's an awesome way to get started in just about 15 minutes per day. Be sure to subscribe to this channel. We put out tons of workouts and content every week, and I hope you enjoy this workout. Be sure to like it. Hey guys, it's Dean. Welcome to ManFlowYoga. This video is a compilation of my favorite exercises to improve mobility with a Knotout. So if you're new to ManFlowYoga, or maybe you haven't seen the photos before, one tool that I use more than any other tool, well, other than a yoga mat that is a Knotout. And this is a mobility tool designed to help release muscle knots through self-myofascial release. And a lot of people look at it and they might not know how to use it. So what I'm doing with this compilation of clips is showing you how to do 7 of my favorite exercises. So we're going to be targeting your shoulder blades, so between the shoulder blades, your upper and your middle back, your hip flexors, your calves, your glutes, your traps, your adductors, so your inner thighs, and then your outer hips, so your TFL, also your glutes there. So enjoy this compilation. If you're watching this from the members area, thank you. And if you are not watching this from the members area, you can sign up and get access to all of my mobility and my workout content and show you how to use the Knotout in even more depth at manflowyoga.com/7-days. A $1 trial gets you unlimited access. All right, guys, enjoy the video. Hey guys, it's Dean. Welcome to ManFlowYoga. Today's ManFlow Mini is the first in the week of ManFlow Minis focused on using Knotouts to improve mobility. And this is the Knotout. If you haven't already gotten one, I'll include the description in the link below on how to get that. But we're going to start on your back using this. And the first muscle group we're attacking are the shoulders. So we're going to start with the Knotout in the middle of your shoulder blades, laying down on your back. I'm going to go right to the lower part of my shoulder blades, get the Knotout positioned, the medium Knotout positioned right between the shoulder blades. I'm going to lay down onto my head from here. Now, if that starts to strain your neck, you can lay down onto a block like this, and that will support your head a little bit more. We're just going to move the arms. So you can bring your arms straight out all the way to the sides, give yourself a hug, kind of move from side to side. And I want you just to kind of work into your muscles. So don't roll up and down. You don't want to move. Don't treat this like a foam roller. Try to just knead into the muscle, just like you're getting a massage. And then we can do different movements with this. So we can go arms at goalpost arms and extending all the way back with the arms. And then just doing that over and over again. You can bring your arms up, make some circles. Maybe bring the arms straight back and make some circles. Just anywhere that you feel intense pressure, that's where we want to hit, because that's where the muscle is angry, that's where it's tight, and that's where we can do some good mobility work to release that knot and then improve mobility. All right, so we started at the bottom part of the shoulder blades. You can move up a little bit, move up an inch so you're at the middle. Do that same technique again, giving yourself a hug, moving from side to side, reaching back, maybe doing some circles with the arms, and then do that all the way up until you get the tops of your shoulder blades. And again, do that one more time, and then go ahead and take a little break. And that's it. So spend about 5, maybe 10 minutes on that total. That is going to feel amazing for your shoulders. If you haven't done that before, it will be significant. It's going to make anything with an upper body movement much easier. So push-ups will be easier, pull-ups will be better. Anytime you're getting your arms overhead, that's going to be easier. Doing an eagle stretch is going to be more intense. It's going to feel better. So lots of awesome results come from just using this Knotout and doing some work on your shoulders like that. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next ManFlow Mini focused on Knotout. So good job. I'll see you tomorrow. Hey guys, it's Dean. Welcome to ManFlowYoga. Today's ManFlow Mini is continuing with the Knotout series. We're going to be focusing on your hip flexors. So I want you to use a large Knotout for this. So not this guy, but the large Knotout. Max firm or the large will work. And we're going to work on the hip flexor. So I want you to lay down on the Knotout right here, just on the inside of your hip. So I'm going to lay down right on the inside of my hip, and that is where your psoas, or your hip flexor, runs from your thigh up to and connects to the spine. So we're just going to work into that area, moving very slowly over it. Not quite foam rolling. Again, I don't want you to be in that mindset of foam rolling, because that's kind of quick and moving up and down very, very quickly. We want to kind of relax the muscle into this area. And see how I'm moving just a little bit back and forth. I'm not rolling up and down. You can move up and down, but it's really slow if you're going to do that. So here I'm just going to kind of move back and forth over it. And I can go up a little bit higher. So anywhere from, can't exactly see where I'm going, but basically anywhere from here, so your very upper thigh, up to inside the hip, so kind of up to your abs or inside your obliques. And you're just going to work on that area. So we can spend a minute on one side, maybe 2 minutes. I'm going to spend a minute on the other side. And again, making sure that the muscle itself is right on top of the ball, so not on the inside of the ball, not between the balls, but right on top of it. And just sinking into it. So big breaths. Exhaling. And releasing your body weight into the Knotout. And then we can move a little bit here. We can kind of move from side to side. We can go up and down. You can also try lifting off the ground and then releasing down. So lift, inhale, and then exhale, release onto it. And that's also going to help target that muscle. All right, and then we're gonna move out of that. And then if you've got some time, do a lunge. So we just worked into that muscle. It's nice and warm. This is a really good time to do a hip stretch. So just a basic lunge like this using the block, pretty much a lizard pose. And you're gonna get a better stretch through the hip. Hold this for 30 to 45 seconds, maybe a minute, and then make sure to do the other side as well. So that's it. There's your ManFlow Mini for the day. Hip flexor work with the Knotout. Followed by a lunge. That's an awesome, very potent combo for improving your hip mobility. Great for if you're sitting during the day or if you have low back pain. Opening up your hip flexors will really help with that. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow for the next ManFlow Mini. Hey guys, it's Dean. Welcome to ManFlowYoga. It is Wednesday, February 22nd, and today's ManFlow Mini Knotout exercise is large Knotout with your calves. So I'm going to have you sit down with your legs out in front of you and put the calf right on top of the ball, right on top of the Knotout, and you're just going to slowly move over the Knotout with your calf. Now this is very similar to a foam roller, if you've ever foam rolled your calves before, but we're going to move more slowly, more controlled, and really focus on releasing the leg into the Knotout. So deep breaths in, and as you exhale, kind of let the leg sink down onto the Knotout. And you can go all the way from the back of the knee down to just above the ankle, and that's going to be the best way to help to mobilize your calves. So if your calves are tight, this is really going to help with releasing your calves, especially if you follow this up with a calf stretch. And I'm not just going to get the back of the calf, I'm also going to get the inside. So I'm going to kind of turn my leg a little bit here and then and that way I can actually get the soleus muscle, which is underneath the calf. And actually that is often the culprit in lower leg discomfort. It's actually not the calf. That muscle gets very tight. And we're also going to go to the outside. So we're getting the whole part of the lower leg, not just the calf. So again, we can spend a minute, maybe 2 minutes there. And if you find a spot that's really angry, like for instance, right here is going to be pretty tight for me, so right underneath the knee, and then right at the base of the calf, right where it attaches to the Achilles, right above the ankle, are going to be two very tight areas. So you can hang out on those spots in particular and just spend some time working into that muscle. All right, and then make sure you do the other side too. You can probably spend 2 minutes total on each side. I wouldn't do any longer than that because you're going to be very sore the next day if that's the case. If you plan on not doing anything the next day, you're welcome to really go at it. But again, as you're doing this, as you're doing the Knotout, you are breaking down muscle. So it does take time for your muscle to recover. So just keep that in mind, that the more mobility work you do, the longer it's going to take for you to recover. So there's a point at which mobility work is beneficial in terms of helping to recover, and then there's a point that it goes beyond and it actually makes you stronger. So playing with the amount of time you're doing, playing with the amount of the time that you're doing with mobility work is going to significantly impact this. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next mini. Make sure to do that. Follow it up with a calf stretch as well. So a warrior one, even just something simple like this, grabbing your foot, pulling the toes toward the shin. And again, take care of your calves. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, what's up? It's Dean. Welcome to ManFlowYoga. It's Thursday, the 23rd. Today's ManFlow Mini Knotout series is for your glute, your upper glute max up here. All right, so for this, we're going to use either a medium Knotout or a large Knotout. Just depends on which you'd like to use. I'm going to try it out with the large Knotout. And you're just going to put the Knotout horizontally and then just basically get the glute. So we're just kind of rolling up and down on the glutes all the way up toward the lower back, not actually going to the lower back, but getting the back of the glute and maybe a little bit of the outer glute as well. So everything here. And then we're just rolling on that area. And you can spend a couple minutes doing this. All right, now I want to tell you why this is so important. A lot of people have pain in their back, and it's just on one side. So right kind of at the top of the hip, right here on the side of the lower back. And a big cause of that is this hip tightness, is this glute tightness or lack of glute strength. So what this does, this helps to release that muscle, and it also helps to activate that muscle. So this is fantastic to do before a yoga workout to make sure that your squats or your lunges are better. And it's also really good to do if you're feeling just pain in that area in general, and then following it up with a pigeon stretch. So whenever I have pain in my lower back, it's usually very often a result of just the glutes tired and it needs to be stretched. So I'll do this, and then I'll follow it up with a pigeon stretch. All right, so I'm just doing that. And then make sure you do the other side. So same thing. And just to show you that it works on both Knotouts, I'm going to try it with the medium Knotout now. And the medium one is going to help you kind of work a little bit, possibly more specific spots. So you can feel that one a little bit deeper. Just doesn't take up as much space, so it might take a little bit longer, but you might be able to get more specific spots with the smaller Knotout. So I'm just going to do this on both sides, maybe 1 to 2 minutes on both sides. And your goal here is to find the angry spots and then breathe onto them. So if I find a spot here, exhale, release onto it. And if you feel it starting to twitch, that's a good thing. All right, so again, 1 to 2 minutes, both sides. And I'm going to follow that up with a pigeon stretch. So again, pigeon, right knee toward the right hand, inner thigh turning up, hips squared forward, and doing this for about a minute. Make sure to do both sides. All right, guys, so there's your ManFlow Mini Knotout for the day. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next one. Hey guys, it's Dean. Welcome to ManFlowYoga. It is February 24th. There we go. Today's mini workout is again with the Knotouts, and we are going to be focusing on your traps. So we're gonna need a medium Knotout for this, and I'd recommend finding a wall. So your traps are some of the tightest muscles in your body, and they also contribute to a lot of physical issues. So neck pain, shoulder pain, stress in general, traps. So I'm showing you this workout today, this mini workout today, not only to help with releasing tension in your shoulders, but also to even improve sleep. So whenever we use a Knotout, maybe an hour before bed or so, it helps to get you into sleep mode. So all these exercises I showed you this week are wonderful for helping you wind down, helping you relax. And in particular, working on your shoulders and working on your hips is great for this. All right, so I'm going to put the Knotout right between my neck, between my lower neck on my back, and I'm just going to lean into that space and just kind of work on that area. I can try to move my arms here. Sometimes this does stuff, right? We did this on our back before when we were focusing on the rhomboids. So you can do this here as well. But really the best thing to do here is just to lean into it and just focus on getting the traps to release. So I can go right to the base of my neck. I wouldn't go all the way up the neck. That can get a little pain. That can be a little dangerous. So we're going to stay on the actual shoulders and again focus on the traps. And you also notice that I'm kind of leaning back. So I'm not actually getting just the back of the traps, but I'm trying to get my upper traps as well. So I'm pointing the tops of my traps toward the wall and then putting my body weight into that. All right. So you can do this for about 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. It also works if you just use a lacrosse ball. If you just want to do one at a time, that also works. All right, guys. So there's your Knotout mini for the day. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next one. Take care. Hey guys, what's up? It's Dean. Welcome to ManFlowYoga. Today's ManFlow Mini from the Knotout series is focused on your adductors, so the muscle connecting your knee to your inner thigh. All right, we're going to be using a large Knotout for this, and if you don't have a large Knotout, you can simply put the medium Knotout on top of a block like that. All right. But because I have the large Knotout, I'm going to use that. So we're going to put this diagonally, just like so. And I'm going to straddle the Knotout. And the area I'm working here is as close to my groin as I can get. So I'm really getting where the muscle from my inner thigh attaches to my hip or to the bottom, to the base of my spine. So I'm going to go right here with the Knotout, and I'm just going to very slowly kind of roll over the inside of my thigh. Again, as close as I can get to my groin. And that muscle, especially near the top, gets really tight. So this is an awesome way to release that area. Now, you want to try and get as inner thigh as possible. So if you can actually get the hip to turn out, to turn out, so that you're kind of getting not just the inside of the thigh, but also kind of wrapping around toward the back. That's going to feel really good. And this is where the block can come in handy. If you're having trouble getting that spot, you can put the Knotout on top of a block, somehow elevate it, and then it's a little easier for you to get into that space. So this is what we're doing today, and just getting that top, the top of the adductor. So we can spend 2 minutes on that side. Make sure you switch sides. So again, just diagonal, turning it, and getting the opposite side. Releasing the weight down, breathing deep. Trying to get the inner thigh to face down. So again, I'm externally rotating the hip, so the outer thigh faces up. And again, 1 to 2 minutes on both sides. And that is really going to help with relieving back pain. One big culprit in back pain is adductor tightness, so that's going to help with that. And that's also just going to make anything lower body-wise a lot better because we're removing that muscle tightness, making that muscle more accessible, improving your mobility. So very good to do any of these exercises before a yoga session, especially when the emphasis is on slow, controlled movement. And also, we can do this before bed to help with relieving tension in your body and helping put your body into sleep mode. All right, one other thing I want to mention, we've got our next challenge coming up. This starts on Monday, March 3rd? March 3rd? I think it's March 3rd. And this is the Guy Yoga Challenge, also known as Yoga Boost. So if you have that access to that program, make sure you opt in. I'll put in a link below here to make sure you sign up for those emails. And that's all I've got. So thanks for watching the workout today. Hope you enjoyed this ManFlow Mini Knotout series episode, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hey guys, what's up? It's Dean. Welcome to ManFlowYoga. Today's ManFlow Mini from the Knotout series is focused on your outer hips, and we'll be using a medium knotout for this. So today's knotout exercise is mean. It's going to be pretty intense, but the results are pretty awesome. So we're going to be targeting your outer hip. So again, pretty much from your hip right here on the oblique toward the glute, so this area here, and in particular, kind of the area that the part of the muscle that you can actually feel on the outside of your hips. So not the bone, but that muscle that you can actually feel right here. So you're going to put the knotout down horizontal. You're going to lay onto your side, and we're just going to roll over that area. Might have to do it carefully because it can be intense, and if it is intense, you still want to try and relax down onto it. I promise nothing is going to break, but it's going to feel intense. So as you're doing this, deep breaths, and as you exhale, release onto it. So you can also kind of turn a little bit if you want, maybe get more of the glute. But we want to stay focused on the side for this particular one. It's fine to go, if you want to turn out and do a little bit more of the glute, that's fine. But in particular, we are focusing on the outside for this. This is going to help with relieving pressure in your glutes, relieving tightness in your TFL. The TFL is right here. Right here on the outer hip, kind of the front outer part of your hip, and that works in conjunction, is an agonist with the external hip rotators. So this whole area works together from here to the back of your butt. So by releasing tightness in here, we're making your glutes function better. We're improving mobility of this whole area, and that means that you're going to have stronger squats, less tightness or less pressure in your knee, better lunges. So this is a really good exercise for helping with anything lower body wise. Make sure to do both sides. So I'm doing 2 minutes both sides, maybe just 1 minute. This is a pretty small area, so we probably don't have to spend that much time on it. And yeah, so there's your ManFlow Mini for the day. Working on your outer hips with a medium knotout. That concludes the ManFlow Minis focused on knotout. If you want to see more of these workouts using a knotout, just go to the ManFlowYoga workout library, and under the fitness focus drop down, select mobility, and then you'll have tons of workouts that incorporate knockouts into them, usually at the beginning. And again, the goal with these is to improve mobility, to improve muscle activation, to help increase your potential for more flexibility, to release muscle knots, which most of us have and we don't even realize. And again, I don't know if that ManFlowYoga bundle special is still going on for Knotout. But if it is, it'll be in the link below. And if not, we still have a 25% savings coupon with them. Just type in ManFlowYoga when the promo option comes up in the checkout process. So, all right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Hope you had a great week, and looking forward to starting again. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed that video. Hope you learned something about mobility and how to use a knotout to help improve your overall mobility. These tools are something that I've been using for the last 2 or 3 years, and the result that they have had on my fitness is incredible. I've been able to completely change the character of my shoulders for the better, to release muscle knots that I didn't even know I had, to help improve my overall flexibility, to improve my strength, my body control. It is truly an amazing technique. The Knotout is an amazing tool, and I use it with all of my clients, all of the one-on-one sessions that I do. I use them in all of my 90-day webcam training programs that I do. And again, they're just something that I highly recommend. So you can sign up for the members area at manflowyoga.com/7-days to get access to all of my mobility focused workouts. And this is where I show you how to use the Knotout in a little bit more depth, and also show you how you can apply the Knotout exercises to a full yoga workout. So we start off with mobility, and then we go into yoga from there, targeting the muscles that you used when you did the Knotout exercises. It's a very potent combo. It's something that I haven't seen done anywhere else. And again, it is truly amazing, the results that you'll get from using that combination. I also have a really good relationship with Knotout, so you can get a 25% savings if you use the code ManFlowYoga when you shop at Knotout.com. You can go to manflowyoga.com/Knotout to go straight to the Knotout online store, and then from there you can purchase a set of Knotouts. I recommend the medium firm, which is the green with black, and also the max firm, and that is the large Knotout with red and black. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Again, I hope you learned something, and have a great day, evening, night, whatever it is. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you're subscribed on Facebook. And if you want to get access to the workouts that I mentioned and really start delving into this stuff, head to manflowyoga.com/7-days. Become a member of the ManFlow Yoga community today. $1 for a 7-day trial gets you unlimited access to all of our content. All right, guys, that's it. I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that workout. Hope you learned something new. Try to make these workouts very helpful in terms of technique, in terms of learning how to properly engage muscles and build strength with yoga. If you're looking for more workouts, I encourage you to check out the rest of the videos on this YouTube channel. I'm pretty sure I have over 1,000. And if you want more, if you're looking for an organized program to get started, I highly recommend checking out the ManFlow Yoga members area. It's just $1 to get started with a 7-day trial. So thanks for watching. I hope you subscribe if you haven't already. Be sure to like this video if you liked any of it. It's really helpful, and I hope to see you on future videos.